going to start reading. I have a little activity for you today, but we need to just read a little bit more about the Indus Valley. The Indus Valley, we're on page 202. Justin? An advanced civilization. Robin, start us off. Are you on the right page with help?
And then civilization. Farmers began growing crops and fields near the Indus River system and
They're very, very populous, very advanced for their time, but they're not existing anymore. Patrick, next paragraph.
Archaeologists have discovered most of what we know about the Indus Valley civilization. In the Indus Valley cities were well planned and organized. The people of the Indus Valley built thick walls around their cities. They also built huge raised mounds of earth and brick in their cities.
We're talking about what part of India? North, south, east, west, northeast, north, south, northwest?
Northwest.
Yeah, northwest. Northwest India. What river is this?
Ganges.
Good, man. Yeah, the Ganges River. And what river is over here?
Indus.
Indus River. Right. And here we have Harappa. And like Carter was just saying, wool. Yeah, they have walls like this.
It's like a maze.
The dry Indus Valley could not always depend on the monsoon rains. Therefore, Indus Valley farmers built irrigation channels and ditches. These brought
Use. Remember, economic activity would be a way to get
Money.
money. Right. Who can tell me one of the economic activities? Sam. Who did they trade with? Yeah, the Sumerians, right. We learned about them already. And the other economic activity, Justin?
Barter.
Trade and barter are pretty much the same thing. What was the other one, Robin? The other way they would get money. We heard about it from Oliver and from Blessing, Justin?
Farming.
Yeah, farming, agriculture. Because I have some artifacts right here.
Whoa.
What are they?
Right.
Who can describe what you see for me? It's a short description. Patrick?
People.
A sentence, okay? Not one word.
See people. I think an animal.
Yeah. What else? Justin?
These look like they're made out of clay or rocks.
Great description. Robin?
I think that people is not a people. I think they are the God.
That's a good idea. Right, so the first thing I want is a description. Next, I want you to make some inferences. Who's heard this word before? Inference. Carter, what does it mean?
It's like a relation, like kind of.
So if I said, Carter, will you make an inference? Will you infer something about these? What do you think? What do you think these artifacts tell you about the Indus Valley?
It was maybe treasure.
Yeah? Yeah, maybe these were very valuable to
Yeah.
them? Yeah. Great. What else, Sam? Guess. Sort of an educated guess, right? You're not just randomly thinking something, but you see what's in front of you and you think, well, I think this tells me that in the Indus Valley whatever. So who can tell me what you infer about the civilization? Oliver.
Well, it doesn't look like they were farming. Just one of them was farming, so maybe they trade instead of farming.
Yeah. Let me close the blinds so it's easier for you guys to see. This one?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it looks like he's got a chariot or something. Or a plow. Yeah, plow. Justin, what do you think about
Oh,
this?
I think like the other people, like on the top middle, I think he's like the king or something.
Why do you think
Or
that?
the god.
Why do you-
Since she has 3 heads. Is that heads?
Which Sam, what do you think? Yeah. What about the people who would actually make this? In order to have these artifacts, someone had to be able to make it. Justin?
They had good artisans.
We had artisans, people who were skilled enough to make things.
Because they have like, I think they have cool machines to make this thing because their city is really advanced.
Maybe.
Machines?
And the last thing I want you to do is write a question that you have about the artifact. Who has a question about these? A question. Now? Come on. Megan, do you have a question?
I'm not talking about the artifact, but the artisan.
Artisan, yeah.
Yeah, I have a question about when you make this, artifact, do you need to use like some kind of special machine? Because since your city is very advanced, I think you have a machine.
I think
to
that's a
use.
great question. Yeah, Oliver, what's yours?
Well, there are any other reasons, but this is just some of these artifacts, right?
Oh yeah, there's some.
How many more kinds of artifacts were there? What kind of things did they
Great
show?
question. All right, I have one more artifact to show you. Or 2 more. But I want to look at this one.
Right.
Yeah, so who can give me a description of what they see? Okay. A description, what do you see in this picture? There are, what do they look like? Come on, if I can't see it, you have to tell me what it looks like to me. What are they made of? What shape are they? What color? Yeah, made of clay, Carter?
There's like clay dice from ancient times, and they're like an orangish, brownish color.
What else, Justin?
They are squares, and they
What are they? They're like a square cube.
They look like
Yeah.
and they have one of them has a pointy edge, but the other 2 they have round edges.
Let's move on to inferences. Oliver, your hands up.
Inferences, I think that those ones are stamps. I know
Oh, we're talking about these.
those are for playing with, they're
So
dice.
they play games.
Or they make decisions or something.
Good. And a question. Carter, you have a question?
Yeah, well, did only like the best, like the king and his like servants, or no, like
Who?
his
Advisor.
people play the game?
Yeah, who played? Right, Blessing.
Since this is like ancient times, like who thought of the idea to make a cube with like dots?
Yeah, I thought of it. Very good. All right, we have some more artifacts we're going to look at. Don't worry. Now, who's missing today?
No one.
Guys, we all are going to have a partner. Your partner is who you're sitting with here. So you 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. Guys. All right, now this person sitting on the right, can you raise your hand? On the right of the partners? Sam, Ming, Robin, raise your hand. Patrick, Oliver, Sophie, and
Don't
you.
stand up.
You guys are all A. The person on the other side is B. You're going to get this worksheet. If you're A, you're going to fill out the top. If you're B, you'll fill out the bottom. Okay, it's exactly what we did just now. A description of the artifacts, inferences, and a question you have. All right, you're only filling out about A or B, the one that you are. You only have those 3 questions to answer. That's it.
What about the
You
other
each have your
question?
own. Sorry?
What about the other question?
Just wait. Be patient.
Yeah.
Good. Make sure you're only doing the A or the B. All right. right, here's how the next part is going to work. I will have everyone who wrote about artifact A, everyone who wrote about artifact A will go in the back there, standing up, not sitting down. Everyone who wrote about artifact B will come to the corner right here.
Do I think my book or just
Wait.
Sam,
If you have a question when I'm finished,
reputation, dude.
then you can tell me. But so you're going to bring your paper and a pen or pencil. What I want you to do is talk to the other people who looked at the same artifact. Justin, talk to the other kids, see what they wrote, ask them your question. If they wrote, Robin, if they wrote something that you really like, you can write it down too. All right? Share your ideas. Write down your favorite ones. After a few minutes, you'll come back to your original seat.
Yeah, I think they're really neat.
All right, guys, let's make a circle. You're next to Jacob and Justin.
What are you doing?
You need to listen. Carter, description. What does it look like?
They're ancient artifacts and they've been made from clay.
You guys write down some other ideas? You want to write down some? All right, go back to your seat and write down some of the things you heard.
Yeah.
That?
Then did they have like rich people and poor people and homeless?
What do you think?
I don't think so.
You don't think there were any poor people at all?
No, but I think they probably were saying so back then they just said, oh, I'll kill the world.
If you finished writing your new ideas, I want you to share them with your partner. Write down what your partner wrote about artifact A or B. Share your answers, add your own, discuss. I want to see as much writing as you can.
I think the artifact leader was the creator by the
Question about the artifact.
All right, come on, you need to write these down. Write down the ideas.
8th graders, 8th, 7th.
Yeah, 8th grade is seven.
Did you use some kind of tech to create this? And do only rich people have it? That's what happened.
Artifact A. Let's describe it first. Carter,
They are detailed accessories,
detailed accessories? What kind of accessories?
like jewelry.
Right. Yeah, I think this one is clearly a necklace, but what do you think the other ones are?
I think they're like,
Love charms.
yeah.
Charms? What do you
I
think?
think they're whatever they're called to like claim women, or they're like pins or whatever.
Yeah, they're not common?
Yeah.
Why not? Why don't you think they're not common?
Because they're like furs and furs and there's all the weird stuff that I made.
Ming, what do they tell us about the Indus civilization?
People take time to create this because they do simple stuff, but they create like nice, like from simple to complex.
Actually, yeah, that's a really good inference because if they wanted to just make functional pottery, they could have just made it.
Yeah.
But instead, they took the time to make the designs. So with planning for the classes here, I think the biggest challenge that I face, I don't know if you have the same thing, but they're way shorter than any other lesson I've ever taught.
What are shorter?
Just the classes itself, like they're 50 minutes, and I've only ever taught 2-hour long ones.
Yeah, it's in the international schools it ranges from even 40 to 50 minutes, but you meet 5 times a week and
Yeah, but it's the other problem is like the first 5 minutes are
sure.
like they're coming in late because they have to walk far and they're getting their textbook, and the first 5 minutes are basically gone, and then there's only so much you can do in the last few minutes.
Yeah, I don't look to I like to bring them in slowly, go, then bring them out.
Yeah.
I like to have a wind down period. I don't like to bring it to the bell. Then it's chaos. I like to slowly let them go. That's how I do it. And I think you can get a lot accomplished and be
Yeah,
in
I mean, every day helps. For
with
sure.
35 to 40 minutes of 35 to 45 minutes of, you know, really dedicated contact time with
Mhm.
them per day.
Yeah, it's just usually when I'm planning the lessons, I think I'm over ambitious in the amount that I try to get done.
That's okay.
Because like I'll come up with an activity and you know you don't want to stop it halfway through. You want to like get to the conclusion.
Sometimes they get it, sometimes they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's true.
you're going faster, sometimes you're going slower.
Yeah, the kids in the first 6th grade class tend to go very quickly. Like if I teach this 6th grade, the morning 6th grade, then they tend to get a lot more
There's
done.
no doubt.
There's no comparison.
It's the same with grade
Yeah,
7 too, 7A and 7B.
Yeah,
7B just tends to be lagging behind just a little bit.
yeah. Sometimes they're fast because there's only 4 compared to 14, but at the same time, finding the answer takes a long time.
And you know, where you
Getting it out of them.
or getting the feeling that they're getting it
Yeah.
is often
Yeah. Because they seem like they do, but then you ask a question and like they don't
No.
know anything, and then you're like, okay, start again.
yeah, definitely. With the different levels, you definitely have to
Yeah.
be more flexible with the
Yeah. So like even you can use the same activities, but then with the second one, it's kind of like slow it down and maybe just
really slow it down.
really slow down and the most important things.
Definitely.
Let's see. Well, one thing they talked a lot about in the course, but it's not really a thing here because it's such a small school, so you can't really plan with, you know, other people in the same grade level, because in the U.S., you know, there could be 4 or 5 middle school social studies teachers, but here it's just you,
It's just me.
so it's really hard. I mean, it can be good because you can do whatever you want, but then you can't really, I mean, you can get ideas from other people, but it's definitely
Yeah,
not
the
as
high
much.
school, Zach and I, we share
Oh, okay.
ideas, and
What are the classes he teaches?
he teaches, it's American history, economics, and he also does that we both did last year. We did it for 9th and 10th grade. It was a,
Government? Civics? Government?
well, I taught civics to 9th to 8th grade last year.
Uh-huh.
And we did a human geography course.
Oh, I took
Last
that when I
year.
was in high school.
We did, I did the 9th grade level, and he did, at first it was mixed, then we split it up
Mm.
and did half and half.
Yeah. I haven't spoken much to him, but that's a good idea. It's probably, do you think the material is very different in high school compared to middle school? Or since maybe some of the kids are coming from Korea, so they don't have much background like on American history.
Yeah, we have the better book.
Oh yeah.
Our book is better, yeah.
The 6th grade one or the 7th one? The 8th one can't be better.
That's 8th grade's world history, or 8th grade, no, it's the 8th grade, it's better, the 8th grade book is better than his high
Oh
school.
no.
Yeah.
His must be bad.
Yeah, it was written by this school system,
Mm.
and he's really, really, really not happy with it.
Okay. Thank you.